So I don't really feel like filming today or writing today or like doing anything. I just like worked and did a bunch of chores. But I'm going to force myself to write, even though I do not want to. I ordered a new desk chair and I cannot wait to get it. Because this one I'm in right now, this chair is terrible and I hate it, and Tubesat can't sit in it with me. I'm just not feeling great today, so I tried to put on like an outfit and feel cute and do my makeup. I'm just like, I'm in one of those moods, which happens all the time. And writers, you probably all get it. Everybody else's work is so much better than mine. Why am I even writing anything? I don't even deserve to like have a place in anywhere. Who am I to even try to write something? Like, I'm nobody. Look at this shot. Is this shot created by someone who wants to be a famous YouTuber? Obviously not. This is a bad shot. There's a shoebox in the background right there. Like, I didn't put a ton of work and effort into this. I'm not trying to become the world's next greatest whatever. I just want to write this stupid little movie. I don't know if I'm wearing this sweater right. Why does this shot suck? Like, the shot's bad. See, like, this chair is not big enough for both. I'm gonna be covered in cat hair. Every time I start filming, he needs attention. Come on. I know that there's a large chance that I won't ever get to direct this movie, and I don't think that that should stop me from writing it, because I love writing it. It's fun and it's a great challenge and I'm learning a lot, and the only way to find out if I can make the movie is to freaking write it. Like, you can't have a movie without a script. Why am I always in a bad mood when I make these videos? But yeah, I like need to keep my own values and morals in mind when I start getting into these moods, because it's just like, yes, there are a million people who want to do this, and you know what? We should all get a chance to do it. We should all work really hard, and there should be millions of movies, because I want to watch millions of movies all the time. Like, I don't want to watch the same directors over and over again. I want everyone to get the chance to make their movie, or write their book, or write their play, or write their comic, or whatever it is. I like don't have a competitive bone in my body, and sometimes that really makes me feel insecure. Like, I feel like if someone else is like trying to compete with me, I'll just give up. I'll be like, go ahead. You know what? You deserve it. You can have it. This makes no sense. All right. I got that all off my chest. Tube sucks. Fine without any attention right now. Let's get writing, even though I don't want to. Okay, it's a little bit later. I wrote for about 45 minutes, almost an hour, I think. I don't know. I didn't really keep track very well of how long I was writing for. This writing session went pretty well. I didn't get too much done, but it was fun, and I feel a lot better. And I loved just like going into the script and going into the world. Like, I don't know. I always do. I always love going into the world. And I always forget that. It's like so cute and sweet, and just like, it really does feel like an episode of One Tree Hill or The OC. Like, it really does feel like an early 2000s show, just as a movie. So I really love that. And I'm not trying to shy away from like the cheesiness. I worked a little bit on this one character who kind of has more of an external plot situation going on. That's kind of what he brings to the story, and he is really pushing the main character and challenging him. And I don't know, I kind of like the way that it's playing out, and I was able to write a little bit more and finish both of his scenes. Definitely needs like some review and maybe some rewriting, but I think generally like He has not addressed me that entire time I was writing, and as soon as I start filming, he does this. Now I have to lint roll again. Get your eyes off the screen. Stop it, stop. He's definitely trying to steal it. Why would you bite me? Get out, get out. This writing session went really well. I'm really glad I forced myself to do it. And I kind of think I finished it. Like, I like everything. I think it just needs to be revised. So that's good. So great. Okay, I finished the script. It doesn't need to be a moment of celebration. It doesn't, or maybe it does. I don't know. It's good to celebrate stuff. I am having a pizza party tonight. Pizza party. Yeah, that's what's up. We're gonna make pizza. Thus making it a pizza party. I think I need to rewrite like the final scene before the like big twist moment at the end, like before the big like romantic scene. I think I need to rewrite like the scene before it. But other than that, I think I'm done. And now I can do revisions. I think I really like everything and I'm excited to share it with people. I might send a scene or two to Jay. I was also thinking something about that whole mentee bee I was having before about being insecure and like comparing myself to other people. Made me realize I think I need to read this book again. This was my favorite book in middle school and I have a tattoo of it. And I think that reading this book will help me feel a lot better about myself because it's about a girl who's like really weird and everyone makes fun of her, but she just does whatever she wants and she's really happy. I also really like the sequel. I think I like the sequel to this better, where you see that she isn't like happy all the time and what she goes through. I really did like the sequel to this book a lot more than this book, but I love like the New Mexico setting. She's just such a great character. I'm not big on Leo, who's like the main character, like the point of view. He's kind of a schlub and he doesn't deserve her. But I do really like the way that it's kind of written from an adult like point of view on what he learned as a teenager. Anyway, I'm not going to give a review of this kid's book, but maybe I will after I read it. Maybe I'll go buy the sequel because I would love to own it. I have no idea where it is. I've definitely owned it because it's one of my favorite books ever.
Here, go pepper mode.
Jesus Christ, Max, this is not cut up enough. Ready for you.
Terrible.
You're such a good girl.
Yay!
She missed.
All the music places I've ever cared about have done.
Would have had to go to like
Being so
Italian.
What do you mean?
She knows what it is. She's coming back.
Risk versus reward. Damn.
Damn what?
That's some pizza.
He is a pizza.
Better if the dough was raw though.
What the fuck, Luis?
Luis, are you just like three goblins in a trench coat?
No.
Yes.
Where do you see a trench coat?
Is it over?
I've become a tea person all of a sudden. I don't know how this happened, but I've been wanting to have a cute little beverage. And since I've been having some sleeping issues, since I can't like handle afternoon caffeine, I've been a tea girl. I realized something recently, which is that this channel is going to be, I mean, who knows? I could post anything I want at any time. Right now, I have decided, well, I haven't really decided this. It just kind of happened this way. My channel is just like my diary. Like these vlogs are literally just like me talking about stuff I'm going through and trying to like document my life and my writing process, most importantly, because that's pretty much my entire life. All I do is work and write and like make sauce. I like love this type of vlog that's like, these are very, like my vlogs are like really honest, maybe like too honest. And I like that type of vlog, especially when I like really feel like I know the creator. But my favorite vlogs to watch are like the cinematic ones, like YouTubers that have like 1 million followers. And I know that I'm not making that type of vlog. And I don't want to, and I don't have time to, and I don't have resources or energy to do that. I mean, I try to make these vlogs look as nice as possible. Like I try to do some pretty B-roll that's fun for me to do. I try to like, you know, I use my camera, but a lot of the time I just like need to get some thoughts out to somebody. And we all know each other. We're all homies. All of my favorite author, tuber, writer friends, what's up? So basically that I've just described as like the function of my channel for me. Not like that's how I plan for it to be the rest of my life, but that's what I've been doing. And I didn't set out on YouTube to do this. I just set out to, well, I love making videos and it's fun. And I have made vlogs in the past. They're all deleted from my channel because they're not about writing and they're just, I don't like those videos at all. I don't really like any of my videos. And also I just like love YouTube and I love meeting people on YouTube. And I needed something to hold myself accountable in my writing process, but I know I'm not making masterpieces of cinema. And the reason I'm saying that is because I need to get this off my chest, which is just talking a little bit about comparison. I don't know how much I want to talk about this because this is like my biggest insecurity is like jealousy, being an unoriginal, or like having my work stolen. These are like my biggest insecurities. And it's bad to the point where like, okay, so everyone is obsessed with Heated Rivalry right now, and I want everyone to stop mentioning it to me because I'm like jealous of the author who wrote this, you know, spent years and I think maybe decades, but I'm assuming she spent like decades of her life writing this book series that it really has nothing to do with my movie that I'm writing, but because there is some kind of queer relationship and sports in Heated Rivalry, I feel like super insecure and super jealous. And I even was like, you know what, I'm gonna throw my script out and I'm gonna change it so there's no more basketball in it. Like it's not a basketball story anymore. So that is like what I went through. I think I'm kind of over the insecurity now, but I was in like a terrible, just like anxious state over this, which is, yes, I know, insane. Because they're nothing similar. Like Heated Rivalry is nothing like Nikki and Nick. And on top of that, if it was anything like it, I should be happy that Heated Rivalry is so successful because that means that my script is gonna have like a better chance. Like hopefully I'll have more success with my short film and then, you know, people will want to read the script and hopefully, you know, I will get more attention. But now I'm also afraid like, oh, like if this is a story people wanna see made, someone is gonna make it before me. That right there is like the big problem. Someone is gonna make my exact idea. That's an intrusive thought. And that's crazy. Like that's so not true because I'm over my fear of this thing getting stolen enough because it will not get stolen. The only way it would get stolen is if somebody like literally stole my script and made it like word for word. And then I have a lawsuit because I have copyright protections. That would also probably never happen because why would somebody steal my script when they could just write their own? And if someone were to write their own, it's not going to be as good as mine. Maybe it will be, but then it'll be completely different. Like my story, it's not that it's super original, but it is my voice. When I was doing revisions, going back and reading my script, I was like, you know what? Someone could make a very similar movie to this, but it's not going to be my movie. And it doesn't matter if they do that. Like, this is my original idea, and I don't need to be afraid of anyone making anything similar. I feel like I'm sounding kind of full of myself by talking about how special and unique and original my script is, but it's not original. Like, it's so inspired by so many other things. No one else could make this even if they wanted to. Like, it's so much about my hometown. It's not that special, but it's also like not copyable, and it's also something that can be made several different ways. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but that is basically how I've calmed myself down from this really irrational anxiety that I've been feeling. I could change it so that the sports basketball aspect is much less important, but I don't think I need to. I feel like I kind of just rambled a lot. I think I kind of meant to say at the beginning of this, I have gotten over my anxiety and insecurity about somebody copying my idea to the point where I feel comfortable explaining my idea. The movie that I have written and I'm currently revising is called Nikki and Nick, and it's about these best friends on a junior college basketball team, and it's about how their relationship changes when they're in community college and like planning for their futures and figuring out the type of people that they want to be in. It's kind of all about basketball. Obviously, none of that is very original. There are movies and shows with like similar elements. Somebody else could make a very similar movie and I would probably be pretty crushed for a minute, but then I would be like, you know what, I gotta work even harder to get this thing made. And you know, even if, I keep saying this in all my videos, even if I never get to direct my movie, even if I never get the funding or raise the money or have the capability to film this, I have already made a short film, so it did come to life in some way, and B, I have the satisfaction of knowing I've finished writing a script and I can do it again. I can write another feature film screenplay. Who knows what that will be about, but I know I can do it. This is literally what I would have sat down and written about in my journal. So thanks for listening to all of my innermost thoughts and feelings and insecurities. My living room is like Valentine's Day themed, so I wanted to get like a cute Valentine's blanket from TJ Maxx. So I went and they were all really ugly, but I did get these. I didn't really need new sneakers, but these are so sick. And I got a new candle. So I have finished the revisions on Act 1. I did my revisions / am doing my revisions on my iPad. I mean, I've complained about the screenwriting software I use on my iPad before, and it's not like it's gotten much better. I don't know how it would possibly get much better. Like, the screenwriting software is pretty annoying to use on my iPad, but there's something about the like more casual, like Kindle style reading that has been, I don't know, it's like kind of taken the pressure off of reading through it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like on my laptop, I feel more like pressure to make it perfect. And using my iPad, I don't know why. There's just something about it that feels more fun. I said I was done rewriting, but I'm getting into Act 2 now. And there was a scene, it's a very important scene that I thought was a little bit sloppy. And I kind of knew that some of the dialogue was like placeholdery and not that good, but I did think of a way to rewrite it. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Look who it is. Yep. That's about it for the writing update. I'm really happy with Act 1. And I guess I have been happy with Act 1 for a long time. The scenes that I took out, it flows so much better without them, and the scenes that I did actually end up rewriting are so much better. And there even was this one moment that I had in like every single draft that I really liked. Like, I kept the same dialogue, but I flipped kind of some of the like emotional beats in the moment, and it works so much better. Just like little things like that I'm like refreshing. It's great. I love revision. I think I only really love it because I've worked on Act 1 for so long, so I know Act 1 is good. Act 2, however, I think it's gonna be fine. Act 3, but, you know, we'll get there when we get there. In the last video I wrote with Jay and I finished side plot A, I guess I'll just call it that. Side plot B I finished a couple days ago. What's up, tubes? I finished it. I love it. I'm so happy about it. And I can't wait to share it with people. I can't wait to film it someday. I am so excited about the next step, which would be budgeting it out, like figuring out what locations I would need, how much things would cost. And then after I do that, I'll probably be like, well, this movie is gonna cost millions of dollars to make. So now I need to rewrite the whole thing to make it affordable. Not like I can even imagine making a feature film on my own or crowdfunding a feature film. Like, I can't imagine doing that. How do people do it? My friend Kim was saying that it is like a good time, that like maybe we could do that. I mean, I have no idea how we would raise like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, I can't even imagine it. I have amazing news. The news is I got a new desk chair and I'm sitting in it and it's super comfy. I literally bought this chair because of Brielle Wright, so hopefully it was an affiliate link, and it's the perfect size for me and Tube Sock to sit together. I know I've been saying I've been done. In every single clip and every video, I've been like, I'm done. But this is a video where I'm actually done. Like I said before, I finished all of the Act 1 revisions. Then I started the Act 2 revisions, and I did those tonight, and I rewrote that one, like, it wasn't even the whole scene I had to rewrite. It was just like one piece of dialogue. But I do really feel like it's done. Like, I skimmed through it. I rearranged a lot of stuff in Act 2 that was like weirdly out of order. And oh, I'm gonna take my headphones off. I'm not listening to myself. I really like the like pacing of it now. And then I just need to go through Act 3 like I've been saying. But I actually like feel kind of good about it. I just think it's gonna need a lot of like, you see this? Like every time. I think it's just gonna need some like dialogue trimmed and cut out. Like, I think it's not gonna be like a total overhaul. Like, I think the progression of scenes makes total sense in Act 3. I think I just need to cut it down a lot. This is like really huge because plotting was like the most frustrating thing, and now I feel like it's done. So I'm really excited. I am really in the revisions phase now, like for real. And it feels really real now. Like, I skimmed through the whole entire thing today and I was like, you know what? This is good. It feels really good. So I'm gonna go through Act 3 next, and then maybe my revisions will be done in this video. Which, like, doesn't really mean much because I don't know who I'm gonna send it to or what I'm gonna do with this freaking thing when it's done, but I can definitely celebrate and be really excited about it being done, so, and print it. That's it. That will be my reward. I'm gonna print it. I'm just like, I feel really excited about it. Like, I just freaking love it. We went from loving it to hating it to loving it once more. Great story there. I'm gonna cook dinner and listen to Fearless. All right.